What if we told you that no matter how many times the world tries to predict the limits of Park Jimin's influence, he somehow breaks expectations all over again? Just when many thought the excitement surrounding Jimin's solo era had already reached its peak, something incredible happened once again in the United States. A moment that sent shockwaves across social media, ignited celebrations among fans, and reminded everyone of one undeniable truth: Jimin is not slowing down anytime soon. ARMY everywhere suddenly found themselves celebrating another golden chapter in Jimin's journey. Timelines exploded, fan edits flooded every platform, emotional posts appeared within minutes. And for countless fans, this wasn't just another achievement. It felt deeply personal. Because if there's one thing fans know about Jimin, it's this: nothing about his success came easily. This is the story of why Jimin's unstoppable rise continues to inspire millions, and why this moment feels bigger than anyone expected. For years, fans watched Jimin pour every ounce of himself into his art. From the very beginning of his career, Jimin was known as someone who never did anything halfway. Every performance felt emotional, every stage felt personal, every note carried something deeper than words could explain. There was always something magnetic about him. It wasn't only his voice, it wasn't only his dancing, it was the feeling, the emotion he carried into every movement, the vulnerability hidden behind every smile, the quiet strength beneath the softness. And perhaps that's why fans across the world have always connected with him on such a profound level. When Jimin began stepping more boldly into his solo identity, excitement naturally filled the air. But alongside that excitement came something else: pressure. A lot of pressure. Because going solo as a member of one of the biggest groups in the world is never simple. Expectations become impossible, the comparisons become louder, and suddenly every move feels like it's being watched under a microscope. But if there's one thing Jimin has consistently proven, it's that he never runs away from challenges. Instead, he transforms them into moments. Moments that become history. Moments fans never forget. And when his solo music began reaching audiences far beyond expectations, something remarkable happened. People listened. Not just fans, not just ARMY, but casual listeners, music lovers, industry observers, people who suddenly found themselves captivated by something they couldn't quite explain. There was honesty in Jimin's music, a kind of emotional openness that felt rare. And perhaps that emotional sincerity became one of the biggest reasons why audiences in the United States continue to embrace him in ways many never anticipated. For many fans, watching Jimin receive growing recognition in America feels emotional for one specific reason. It represents years of hard work finally being acknowledged on an even larger scale. This isn't something that happened overnight. Behind every achievement are sleepless nights, long rehearsals, personal sacrifices, moments of uncertainty, and countless invisible struggles fans may never fully know about. Jimin has often shown a softer, deeply human side of himself. He worries, he overthinks, he strives for perfection, sometimes even too much. And yet, somehow, despite all the pressure, he keeps finding ways to shine brighter. That's why every milestone feels emotional, because fans remember the journey. They remember the nervous moments, the emotional interviews, the times Jimin doubted himself, the moments he quietly worked harder instead of speaking louder. And now, watching another major moment unfold in the United States feels like watching someone receive flowers after years of planting seeds in silence. Naturally, ARMY reacted exactly how you would expect: absolute chaos. The moment discussions surrounding another golden achievement started spreading, social media instantly transformed into a celebration zone. Fans shared memories, old clips resurfaced, favorite performances started trending again, people revisited emotional moments from Jimin's solo era, and suddenly timelines became flooded with messages saying the same thing: Jimin deserves this, over and over again. Because for so many fans, success feels sweeter when they know how hard someone worked to reach it, and no one understands that better than Jimin fans. Many pointed out something incredibly special about Jimin's relationship with listeners. His music doesn't just entertain people, it stays with them. It becomes comfort during difficult nights. It becomes healing during lonely moments. It becomes confidence when someone feels uncertain. And maybe that emotional connection explains why fans remain so fiercely loyal to him. Because supporting Jimin never feels transactional. It feels personal. It feels emotional. It feels like growing together. In many ways, fans feel like they've watched him evolve right before their eyes. From a young artist carrying enormous pressure to someone confidently stepping into his own artistry while still remaining unmistakably himself. And that growth, it means everything, especially because Jimin never lost the qualities people first fell in love with. The kindness, the warmth, the sincerity, the quiet humility. Even as recognition grows bigger and milestones become more impressive, fans constantly mention one thing: Jimin still feels like Jimin. That authenticity matters, especially in an industry where success can sometimes change people. But for many fans, Jimin's biggest strength has never been fame. It has never been popularity. It has always been heart. And maybe that's exactly why moments like this resonate so deeply. Because people don't simply celebrate numbers, they celebrate the person behind them. The sacrifices, the emotions, the growth, the resilience, the courage it takes to keep showing up, even when expectations feel overwhelming, even when criticism feels loud, even when the world seems impossible to please. Jimin keeps moving forward, gracefully, quietly, powerfully. And somehow, every time people wonder if he's already reached the top, another moment arrives that reminds everyone there's still more ahead. What's particularly fascinating is how Jimin's influence continues expanding globally. The United States has long been considered one of the most competitive entertainment markets in the world. Breaking through isn't easy, maintaining attention isn't easy, and sustaining genuine audience connection even harder. Yet, Jimin continues doing exactly that, again and again and again. Not through noise, not through controversy, not through flashy headlines, but through artistry, emotion, connection, and authenticity. That kind of staying power cannot be manufactured. It cannot be forced. People either feel connected or they don't, and clearly, millions do. For some fans, this latest moment feels symbolic. Not because it's simply another achievement, but because it represents consistency. Proof that Jimin's solo identity continues standing strong. Proof that his artistry continues resonating. Proof that his music keeps crossing borders, cultures, and languages. And perhaps most importantly, proof that sincerity still matters. Because in an era where trends disappear overnight, Jimin somehow manages to create something lasting, something meaningful, something unforgettable. Fans often describe his music as emotional honesty wrapped in beautiful melodies. And honestly, that description feels accurate. You don't simply hear Jimin's music, you feel it. And maybe that emotional depth explains why listeners keep returning again and again. Whether it's moments of confidence, heartbreak, loneliness, comfort, hope, or reflection, there's something deeply human woven into his artistry, something relatable, something healing. And that emotional honesty creates loyalty that numbers alone can never explain. Meanwhile, fans have also begun reflecting on how far Jimin has come. It feels impossible not to, because every new milestone naturally brings memories rushing back. The early days, the struggles, the fears, the moments where success felt uncertain. Yet, through everything, Jimin remained dedicated, relentlessly hardworking, quietly ambitious, always striving to improve, even when he was already extraordinary. And perhaps that relentless passion became one of the biggest reasons fans never stopped believing in him. They saw the effort, they saw the care, they saw someone genuinely trying to give his best every single time. Which makes moments like this feel emotional, not just for Jimin, but for ARMY too. Because fans have been there through everything: the excitement, the waiting, the uncertainty, the celebrations, the emotional milestones. It becomes more than fandom. It becomes memory, shared memory, a journey. And maybe that's why moments like this create such powerful emotional reactions online. Because for many fans, they're not just witnessing success, they're witnessing growth. The kind of growth that feels earned, real, meaningful, and deeply deserved. Of course, one thing remains certain. Jimin's story is far from over. If anything, this moment feels less like a final destination and more like another beginning, another reminder that his influence continues expanding, another sign that audiences are still listening, still watching, still supporting, still believing. And if history has taught fans anything, it's this. Never underestimate Park Jimin. Because every time someone thinks they've seen his biggest moment, he somehow surprises everyone again, whether through music, performance, connection, or emotional storytelling through art. Jimin continues proving why his presence feels impossible to ignore. And perhaps that's the real story here. Not simply a milestone, not simply recognition, but legacy. The kind built through sincerity, hard work, and emotional connection. The kind that lasts, the kind fans proudly celebrate. And as celebrations continue across social media, one emotion seems impossible to ignore: pride, pure pride. Pride in how far he's come, pride in everything he's overcome, pride in the artist he continues becoming. Because no matter how many milestones arrive, fans know something important. Jimin earned every single one. So what do you think, ARMY? Does this moment prove once again that Jimin's solo impact in the U.S. is truly unstoppable? And what has been your favorite Jimin milestone so far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because one thing is certain, Jimin's story is still being written, and the world is clearly still watching.